All 9 of our dogs arrived clean and happy, but Hannah was a little too happy, so her situation took a turn for the worst. When they first got here, we immediately went to say hello and talk about the unloading plan. Since there are already 13 dogs here, this needs to be done very carefully. We had immediately noticed that Hannah was a little overstimulated, so gave her calming meds. However, they do take an hour to kick in. While we were monitoring Hannah in the back, the rest of our dogs got some fresh air and were taking in all the new sights and smells. I was worried about Gigi being shy and scared, but she actually came out of her shell and told everyone hi. Next thing you know, Hannah was in a full-on panic attack. With brachycephalic breeds, we worry about their soft palate closing in their trachea and restricting airflow. At this point, I knew that's exactly what was happening with Hannah, since calming her down couldn't get her to take a solid breath. And thank God we were at my mom's because she happens to have extra oxygen machines handy. We also phoned Leo, our friend and vet tech from Vegas. Since him and his family also show and breed bullies, he happens to specialize in these types of things, and I knew he would know exactly what to do. He coached us through administering lemon juice, which will reduce the swelling and make her swallow, as well as putting rubbing alcohol behind her ears and on her paw pads with the fan going and continuing to cool her down. Because the presence of anyone else besides Brewed Up Mama was too exciting for her, everyone had to leave us in her room of choice, the laundry room, of course. I continued the rubbing alcohol and oxygen machine, keeping her calm and cool, and she finally was stable. Meanwhile, Big Cheese and Brewed Up Papa were still unpacking and unloading, getting used to the new place, and I was just thanking God for the plan, because had we rolled up to a new house, instead of stopping at my mom's in between, we would not have had access to the extra oxygen machines my mom stacks up since my stepdad is in a coma, nor would we have had lemon juice or rubbing alcohol. And we definitely would not have had time to get to the nearest vet. Later that evening, we showed Brandon and Will, the transporters who cared for our dogs along the way, how to peel boiling crawfish and sent them off. We finished that night watching the sunset disappear beyond the riverbank and the fire dance on the water and reflecting on the journey. At this point, I knew that we were exactly where we were supposed to be.